Hey guys, it's Bridget, and today I am going to be sharing what I am cooking for Thanksgiving dinner. So let's get started. Also, be warned, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm having a bad hair day today, so if I'm touching it a lot, I apologize. It's just I want to shave my head right now. So, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. So I thought about doing a video like showing you what I'm gonna make for Thanksgiving, but A, that's expensive because that means I would make 2 Thanksgivings, and not that I don't love you guys and want to share that with you, I just thought there would be a better way to go about this. So today what I'm gonna do is share what I'm making, and then I thought what I could do is ask you guys which of the things that I'm making you'd want to see a video on, if that makes sense. So after this video, leave in the comment section below which particular recipe you'd like to see a video on, and I will certainly make that for you guys. Alright, so obviously I'm going to be cooking turkey, and one thing new that I'm going to try this year is brining the turkey, and if you're not familiar with that, it's basically submerging the turkey in a brining mixture, so you can have, the main thing is having a lot of salt, some sweetness, and I've never tried brining it before, but you can do it for like 24 hours before, and I hear that it makes your turkey a lot more moist, even though the word moist is gross. It makes it a lot more tender and moist, and I'm definitely excited to try that this year. And then what I also do before I cook the turkey, I like to rub the turkey in an herb butter, and how I do that is I just take butter and I put it in a food processor with some herbs. I usually use some thyme, oregano, a little basil, and then a little bit of citrus. I usually use just the rind of the citrus, and I blend that all up, and then I rub it all over the turkey. It gives it that really nice golden brown color, and then the herbs in the butter just give it a really nice crispy herb crunch on the outside, and I really love it. The first time I did it was 2 years ago because I saw Gordon Ramsay do it or something, and I was like, I'll try that, and it's delicious. It really just gives your turkey that little something extra that people might not be able to pinpoint, but you'll know that it's just that little secret something that makes it absolutely delicious. So that's my turkey. And then I also do cranberry sauce. Growing up, my mom always just got like the jars, and I love that stuff. But as we got older, she started making like actual cranberries. And how I make them is I have just like raw cranberries, and you throw them in a pot with some sugar and orange juice, and you just let them cook until they pop open, and it's delicious. The sugar cuts the tartness of the cranberries, and the orange citrus just really brings out that really almost like floral flavor that cranberries can have, and it's a delicious complement to the herb butter turkey. And then I've got to have mashed potatoes. I usually add a little bit of Parmesan cheese and some chives to the mashed potatoes. The chives give them a little bit of color, and the Parmesan cheese just gives them a little bite that I think separates them from other just plain mashed potatoes, and I really love it. And then I'm going to be making some simple drop biscuits. The ones that I make have like 4 ingredients. They're really simple, and I just cook them in a cast iron skillet. It gives them that nice crumbly bottom, and I think they're just delicious. And then my mom used to always make growing up that green bean casserole, like the classic one with the cream of mushroom soup and the onions on the top and stuff. I personally never really cared for it. I know if you're into that, you're like really into it, and a lot of my family is. It's just never really something that I liked particularly. So for my green beans, I do brown sugar and bacon green beans. It's really simple. You just start with some bacon, a little brown sugar, and then you cook your beans, and I think it's just really delicious, and the bacon gives your whole plate that little salty element that I think is sometimes missing in Thanksgiving dinners, and I just love it. I think it's delicious. I'm debating doing some other vegetables, but definitely gonna do the green beans and the mashed potatoes. I think that might be all I do this year, but I might throw some corn or something in there too. And then for dessert, I shared last week the pumpkin trifle recipe. It's really simple. I think I might have those. We're having some family over, so I'll have those available. And I like to have a lot of desserts because I don't know about you guys, but in my family, we have our dinner and then we do the dishes and then we set the desserts out, and we just sort of pick at the desserts while we sip on coffee and talk and watch football. And so I like to have a lot of desserts out so people can sort of pick and just sort of hang out and keep the conversation going. So I'm gonna have the pumpkin trifle, and then I'm gonna make the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I don't know if I've shared that in a video, but I have on brokewithbougie.com. It's 3 ingredients, just a spice cake mix, a can of pumpkin and chocolate chips. You mix it together and bake them, and they make delicious muffins that are so simple and really good. And then I'm kind of cheating this year, guys. I'm not baking any pies, but a few weeks ago, my husband and I went to dinner at Tender Greens. It's a really delicious restaurant near us, and they had this cheesecake there. It was caramel apple cheesecake, and you guys, I have never in my 23 years on this earth tasted something so delicious, and I'm not exaggerating. It will change your freaking life. It is the best cheesecake ever. And I'm sitting there eating it, and Matt, I was like, I am not baking a pie this year. I'm just gonna buy one of these because it is so good. I can't even. Hashtag I can't even. White girl problems. Anyways, all that to say, I'm just picking up a caramel apple cheesecake from Tender Greens because I will never be able to make anything as delicious. So that is the last dessert I'm gonna be having. And then I'm a red wine drinker, my husband is too, and the wine that we typically drink on Thanksgiving because it pairs really well with turkey is called Bougie Nouveau, and that sounds super fancy, but whatever. I'll link it down below if you're interested, and if you're of age to drink wine. I think it's delicious on Thanksgiving. So that is it, guys. That's what I'm going to be making for Thanksgiving dinner. Again, let me know in the comment section below which thing you'd like to see a tutorial on, and I would be happy to make a video on that particular recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be tweeting and Instagramming throughout the Thanksgiving holiday, and I would love to talk to you guys on there. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stay bougie, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.